Religion in Singapore. Buddhism is the most widely practiced religion in Singapore, with 33% of the resident population declaring themselves adherents. At the most recent census, the next most practiced religion is Christianity, followed by Islam, Taoism, and Hinduism. 17% of the population did not have a religious affiliation. The proportion of Christians, Taoists, and non-religious people increased between 2000 and 2010 by about 3% each, whilst the proportion of Buddhists decreased. Other faiths remain largely stable in the share of the population. There are monasteries and Dharma centers from all three major traditions of Buddhism in Singapore: Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana. Most Buddhists in Singapore are Chinese and are of the Mahayana tradition. Chinese Mahayana is the most predominant form of Buddhism in Singapore, with missionaries coming into the country from Taiwan and China for several decades. However, Thailand's Theravada Buddhism has seen growing popularity among the people, not only the Chinese, in the past decade. Joint media statement of the 22nd meeting of the ASEAN Director General of Customs. The 22nd meeting of the ASEAN Director Generals of Customs was held from the 4th to the 6th of June 2013 in Singapore. The meeting was chaired by Mr. Fong Yong Kian, Director General Singapore Customs. All 10 ASEAN member states and the ASEAN Secretariat attended the meeting. Mr. P. Jong, Head of Civil Service and Permanent Secretary Finance, Singapore, opened the meeting on the 4th of June 2013. In his opening address, Mr. Ong emphasized the important role of customs in facilitating intra-ASEAN as well as international trade. He highlighted the important role played by ASEAN customs administrations to support the realization of the ASEAN Economic Community by 2015. Meaning of ASEAN flag. Symbolism and meaning of ASEAN flag. ASEAN is not a country. It is an acronym for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. The flag is based on the ASEAN emblem. In actuality, the emblem is circular and bears the letter ASEAN in a lowercase typeface. The flag has a blue background and the emblem is circular, with a red center and a thin white ring around the red, and then a blue ring around the white. There are 10 stalks tied together, which stands for the forefathers of ASEAN dream of having all 10 Southeast Asian countries part of the organization. Blue stands for the peace and stability. Red symbolizes dynamism and courage. Yellow denotes prosperity and white protects purity. The rules that govern the manufacturing use, displaying and bearing are very specific and detailed. Even the dyes used to create the different colors are specified. For instance, if blue Pantone 2X6 was the shade chosen for the blue in the flag, the same blue must always be used. ASEAN Food Festival, a wonderland of ASEAN delights Islamabad. It had a delightful evening for the members of the ASEAN missions and their families who came together in the lawns of the Indonesian embassy for the ASEAN Food Festival here, Saturday evening. A large number of expats from the ASEAN countries and other states came to join in the celebration of food. The lawn was bordered with food stalls from Brunei, Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Thailand, and Vietnam, which allowed guests to come and try scrumptious delight from ASEAN countries. The Thai stall offered jasmine rice with chicken massaman curry and pad thai, stir-fried noodles in traditional Thai sauces, which had many waiting in line for the traditional Thai dish. The Malaysian stall probably had the most diverse menu on offer, with savory treats starting from noodle with a red sauce, chicken in a thick sauce with coconut rice, wrapped in banana leaf. A unique item for Pakistanis was the bubble tea at the Philippines stall. ASEAN Food Festival, a wonderland of ASEAN delights. Myanmar served fried fish and chips, among other items, while Vietnam offered a range of sweets in packs alongside barbecue items. I think it's a wonderful idea and the mission should hold bigger functions like this for the masses in Pakistan who do not get the opportunity and chance to witness the diversity of culture through food, said Sarah Ahmed Kamal, a visitor. The festival was also attended by government dignitaries and foreign diplomats, while Foreign Affairs Additional Secretary Nagma Hashmi was the chief guest of the occasion, who joined the ASEAN mission heads at the opening ceremony and cut a rice cone to formally launch the food festival.